Hi, everybody. It's Henry.
And Sandy.
And here we are again with Talk It Up. And we were just talking up Rockport High School's amazing music program. Mm-hmm. They're really actually quite good.
We needed a pianist.
We need an accompanist for Granny. So, we're an intergenerational company. This is a show that was created and written by kids, which opens May 1st. And, right here in Magnolia. And we're looking for somebody who would like the experience, somebody who is good enough to follow music and would like to learn about accompanying kids.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
So much fun. Aren't we having so much fun?
For a teen to come in.
It's not a ton to learn because the musical, our musical is less than an hour.
Right.
It's like 40 minutes. So it's
Would
really...
they have to learn 10 songs? Is it 10?
Well, I don't know. There's Tamara. There's Hanging On to Life. There's Senior Folks. There's You're Never Fully Dressed Without Depends. There's Dollar Tree. And then Granny. I think it's like 6 songs. It's really not that much.
Yeah.
Oh, and Bingo. So that's 7.
Is there one more?
Well, Kidnap of the Rapper has the song, but I think hers is a cappella. So if you are a teen or if you are any age and would like to join our company for this show and possibly other opportunities in the future, Rockport, we're reaching out. Manchester, Essex also has a great music program. Manchester, come on, we're right next door to you.
Right.
Magnolia, Gloucester High School also has a great music program. So come on, bring it. Talk it up, really. Get out there. That's what this show is for, is for you, our viewing audience, to get out there and talk up what we are looking for and what we are presenting. So if you would help us look for an accompanist ASAP, our next rehearsal is this Saturday, and we'd like to find somebody
It'd be nice
for that rehearsal. So that's great. I'm not singing anywhere.
I'm not singing anywhere.
For the next week. I just did Katrina's brunch this last week. It was so much fun. And as the weather's getting nicer, it's kind of nice to go out for Sunday brunch. And I won't be there this weekend, but I'll be there the following weekend. So I'll talk that up next week. Yeah. Every other weekend I'm at Katrina's for brunch. So just mark it down on your calendar. Every other weekend at Katrina's. We match.
We do.
We totally matched today.
That's awesome.
It was unplanned.
Great minds think alike.
Stream of consciousness. The big news this week, though.
Big news
is Cameron's Feast tomorrow.
Yes. So excited.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
It's amazing and very surreal for me that this would be his 20th birthday. 20 years old. Like, I would be the parent of a 20-year-old. I can't even...
I wonder if you'd be hanging around so many kids all the time. I don't know, like teaching.
I would be, Cameron and I
raising a 20-year-old.
Had always planned on moving out here to
Well, he'd
to
be away
Cape
at
Ann.
college.
No, he didn't want to go to college.
He didn't?
No, he wanted to work with me.
Oh.
We were going to start a creative venture together here on Cape Ann, here in Gloucester.
Interesting.
And since he was little, we had talked about doing that. And so he wanted to come and we were going to start a big thing. And so this whole thing is in honor of him, really. I mean, it's in his spirit is so infused in what we do, which is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
I mean, we all feel it.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, April 16th, is what would be his 20th birthday. And every year on April 16th, no matter what day of the week it is, we have a celebration in his honor. We celebrate his life and his time and the influence that he is still having on people all over the world, adults and kids and everybody.
Yeah.
And so Cameron's Feast is the event, and it's from 6 to 9 right here at the Magnolia Library in Jones Hall. And we're very excited to, and this is a dream come true for me, to debut an original score to the silent film of Peter Pan.
I can't even picture this. It's going to be awesome.
Amazing. We did the live recording on Saturday, and I was in tears through most of it because it was just It was so moving. And this band, Bent Knee, if you go to bentkneemusic.com, you can find out more about this wonderful band of musicians. And they very generously did this in honor of Cameron. And so we're debuting that track tomorrow here and for Cameron's Feast. If you can't make it to Cameron's Feast, the whole point is to celebrate Cameron, or to really even think about how precious life is, and how, when somebody passes. I just heard a quote the other day that we experience death twice as human beings. Once when our hearts stop beating and we stop breathing and our bodies stop working. And then again when people stop speaking our name. And that's really why I think it's important to me as his parent to keep his name in the world, And Cameron's Feast is something that people celebrate all over the world. People light a candle and eat an amazing meal. Cameron loved his food. And they think about what they're grateful for. They think about how precious their own lives are and the lives of their loved ones, and every human life, every animal life, every plant life.
Right.
Every bacteria. Everything is precious. And so just reflect. Just take a moment to pause and reflect and eat good food, nourish your body, nourish your mind, nourish your soul. And whether or not you can make it to the event, you can still celebrate at home or wherever you are in Cameron's honor, or in honor of somebody who you might have lost who matters to you still, and whose name you want to keep in the world too. If you would like to make a memorial donation to the Brain Candy Project in Cameron's name, or in the name of somebody that you would like to honor, feel free to do that. It's greatly appreciated. You can find out more at braincandyproject.org. That's our website, and there are a lot of initiatives. Our tagline is holding parents so parents can hold their children. And it's really about caring for parents during that time that their children are living in hospitals, and they're there with their child, sometimes far away from home.
Right.
The hospital can only do so much to support the caregivers, but caregiver care is patient care, and we need to have a more, I believe, and Cameron believed, a more family-centered hospital experience, not just patient-centered. And so that's really what the Brain Candy Project does. It bridges the gap and picks up where the hospitals have to leave off in terms of parent care or caregiver care. And then it's sort of organically grown into other initiatives like post-traumatic stress disorder education. On our website, we have a self-survey, kind of a self-evaluative test that you can take. Obviously, unless you're a qualified physician, you can't really diagnose yourself, but you can at least take that step toward realizing that you might be living with something that we only know about in military personnel and soldiers coming back from the front lines of battle. Parents and caregivers who have been on the front lines of battle of your child's disease, and you've seen them cut your baby up, and you've seen the struggle and the carnage. You are changed for life, whether or not your child survived or not. If they didn't survive it, then you live with a whole different kind of stress disorder and from the trauma that you experience. So I think it's an important conversation to have. So please talk it up. If you are a parent who has outlived their children, or if you're a parent who have spent any time in the hospital with your child, we also have some field research surveys on the Brain Candy Project website where you can go and fill out, these were the things that were there for me in the hospital, these things were not there for me in the hospital. Every hospital is different. Some hospitals do much better than others. Right. Most fall way short of what's really needed when you're in that traumatic experience at isolation. So that's what the Brain Candy Project is about. It's a very worthy cause that Cameron and I conceived together. And that includes a magazine that he wanted to create called Brain Candy, to be written by and for kids living with critical illness, to bridge them all over the world. And so there are many, many things that we do. and that are in the
That's
works. If you would like to be a Brain Candy Striper and you're on Facebook, we use Facebook as a tool for kind of an Amber Alert type system where if somebody is aware of a family in need in their local hospital, then they put the APB out saying, we have a family that needs a pizza tonight. We have a family that needs vegan food or kosher or halal or whatever. This family does not have clean clothes. They need laundry done. Or they just need somebody to visit and break the silence and bring them a kind word. And so we reach into our community and these families that are really supporting our local economy by choosing our hospitals. We can be there for them the way we would for a neighbor or a family member. And so when you're here, you're family, and that's the message. And so let us know if you would like to get on the Brain Candy Stripers list, so that if you are in an area that has a major hospital or one that deals with pediatric critical illnesses, then we can get families those needs. It's actually worked out beautifully, and it's a national movement that we are starting here, actually international. So get a hold of us at info@braincandyproject.org, or you can find us on Facebook as well.
Nice.
Thank you.
That was really nice.
Thank you. And if you can come tomorrow night, please do. It's going to be a memorable and wonderful event. Not depressing at all. Very uplifting. Very fun. We're going to have raffle. We're going to have great food. Jalapenos, Midori. Other people have donated food. We have gift certificates from Pop Gallery, from Sebastian's Pizza, and numerous others. And
That's
so,
great.
yes, so we're very, very excited. If you are a local business owner that would like to support this cause, then please let us know. It's not too late. We can pick up gift certificates.
We'll be doing that
Cafe
tomorrow.
Sicilia
Made the
traditionally has done a huge sheet cake for Cameron.
That's great.
And thank you, Maria,
That's great.
for that.
Thanks, Maria.
And she does that every year for us. And
That's
so
awesome.
please support those in the community that are reaching out and doing good in the community, because that's really one of the things I love about Gloucester.
Really.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you have to talk it up? Anything? Summer.
Summer. We have we have Granny going on right now, which we already talked about a little bit.
May 1st we open. Mark your calendars. We have a show. It's so funny.
The script.
It is so
We're
funny. We're in rehearsals.
The kids are vamped. They're
they're hilarious.
The songs
they were walking around as their characters the other day.
That was
so
great. That was a
so
great activity for them. I really love that.
And we're spending time outside too.
Yeah,
Because look at this day. Look at this day.
And it's Magnolia.
And
they run free.
Yeah.
They're like free birds.
We went to the park the other day and we spent 2 hours in the park running around. It was amazing.
Well, the other night, they ran all the way down to the water and back.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I was like, go, get this energy
I love
out.
that we're so close to the water and the woods and everything else here.
It's really nice.
Our summer program, we're going to be outside. We are outside most of the time, if not all the time.
Right.
And the kids write a play about where they live and where they're experiencing it. The first 2 weeks are going to be right here in Magnolia.
That's right.
Right? We're doing The Mystery of Kettle Island, which is...
which I'm sure a lot of people don't even know.
No, it's part of Magnolia's folklore. And so we're really going to put a highlight on that. And then the second 2 weeks, we're going to be in Manchester by the sea. And also another historic community in so many ways that people don't even know. Right. And so with the Magnolia one and with the Manchester one, we've actually partnered with the historic societies of both of these towns, and
it's great.
And we're going to be doing shows. The one in Manchester.
They won't even know they're doing history.
A maritime mystery musical. It's going to be so much fun.
It is.
And then the third one, the kids requested last year when we were doing the Wizard of Gloss over at the Sawyer Free Library. They wanted to do what's it called? Gilly
Gloucester and the Fish Factory.
Gilly Gloucester and the Fish Factory. And so obviously it'll be a spoof of Willy Wonka. Yeah. And it's going to be delightful.
Gonna be great.
I know it's going to be delightful.
Yeah.
So get your kids enrolled now. I know a lot of people are looking, or a lot of people are waiting till the last minute. Don't wait till the last minute.
Right.
It helps us actually to have a gauge of who we're going to be working with this summer, and we can prep the kids.
To get more volunteers if we need it. And
exactly. So
really
so get enrolled now, and you can do that on our website, northshorefolk.com. talkitupmore.org.
Yeah.
Last thing is this Parent Think, which I think is going to be really great. I sat with...
Do parents think?
Well, we do. We try. I think we do our best.
I think we get interrupted most of the time.
I sat with Vignette down at Pop Gallery for a couple hours yesterday.
Good.
Love her, may I just say. Love you, Vignette. And we talked a lot about this idea of this parent think tank and how necessary it is to, as 21st century parents, to gain some of the tools we might not have inherited from our parents because they weren't 21st century parents and they had no clue what parents today would have to go through, right? And, there's very little out there in terms of support. And so we want to start a forum. We want to start an in-person forum, however it'll work out. So be looking for that. And if you're interested, get a hold of us, info@northshorefolk.org, talking about every subject known to parents.
There's so much life in Magnolia. I'm really distracted.
Isn't it amazing? How many people are out there right now?
I don't know,
Maybe 40?
but it's just they're coming from everywhere.
Calenda's has a $5 table.
Yep. And she keeps bringing things out.
She keeps
and
bringing
loading
things out.
the table.
I'm very tempted. I have no money right now,
I
but
just
I really
saw her
want to
come
go
out
over.
with like a load of.
And they have some furniture and stuff. So come support Calenda's.
It looks really nice.
They've got some amazing things right now.
Yeah.
And this is a wonderful community. I'm so
we
happy to be
deserve
here.
this. We had a long
winter.
hardest
Get outside
winter
just get outside and just come down to Magnolia.
And come just say hi and
walk down
support
Lexington
your community.
Avenue. We're here at 1 Lexington Ave. The door's open.
Mm-hmm.
Be here for a few hours. So come on up. Come on. See our beautiful new space and see what we're doing here.
That's an invitation.
That is an invitation officially. We have a lot of things coming up for parents. For adults as well. We have a Mahjong group. If you don't know how to play Mahjong, we'll make sure that you learn. If you do know how to play Mahjong, then
come teach us.
Teach us and find community around
we might
the game.
Be playing it the wrong way.
Right? And, we have everything. We have a whole series of classic films we're going to be doing with families.
Oh, that's going to be great.
It's going to be so great.
It really does look like a
theater. And Ben Nee, who wrote the score for Peter Pan, for Cameron, we are going to do a whole series of original score silent films in the fall and winter this year. So be looking for that as well.
Wow.
With live music with the orchestra right there.
Wow.
So a lot of great things. And if you have ideas for things to bring to the Magnolia Library and Community Center that we can host, let us know. We're going to have dances. We totally want to have community dances and things like that this summer too. All right. We're over our time again. We want to keep this down to 5 minutes, but there's so much to talk about.
Yeah. It's just not going to happen.
Well, thanks for sticking with us for 18 minutes and stick around for Talk It Up More because we have a lot more to talk about. Bye. See you next week.